don't know what just happened. I don't know, I guess my computer is getting like a virus or something. Well, I haven't done a Piggy theory in a while, which is kind of sad because Piggy is my favorite Roblox game, and I absolutely have a ton of theories about the upcoming chapters and everything. So, a lot of my Piggy theories haven't come true. I made a theory about TSP, which wasn't true. I made a theory about Tiger, which wasn't true. I made a theory about Willow having the cure, which also wasn't a thing. So I made a lot of theories that have already been proven to not be true. But, today I have one that is kind of interesting. We all know our good old friend Zizzy, the zebra. Well, yeah, if you've been playing Piggy Book 2, you remember she died. She's gone. She just went bye-bye after getting scratched by a zombie in Chapter 3 Refinery. And it was pretty sad. Let's be real. And, well, recently, Piggy Book 2 Chapter 8, the ship, which was the Medora, which is Budgie's ship. And yes, Budgie is a girl, for all of you people wondering. Budgie is a girl. And yes, Chapter 8 is Budgie's ship, which is the Medora. And if you turn your settings onto hard mode and go into the game and go up to certain windows, you can hear this creepy music playing from a radio, as well as a woman speaking numbers. Now, you probably already know this whole coding thing, but there's also a man speaking, but the voice clips are reversed. And if you reverse them, you get a lot of really, really creepy messages, like, run, the insolence calls to you, help me, smile for him, her hand gone. But one that's really interesting is the first one. Zizzy will never speak.
Zizzy will never speak.
What exactly could this mean? Well, like I said before, Zizzy is now a zombie, or so we think. And now many people are theorizing that Zizzy is going to, graphic warning, cut off her arm in order to stop the zombie, injection from going into her blood to turn her into a zombie. Which, I guess that could be true. I mean, one of the messages is her hand gone, but Zizzy got scratched on her arm, not her hand. So why would she cut off just her hand? But Budgie is missing her hand. So that's something. I'll make a theory video on that. Many people have probably already talked about that, but I'll have a theory video on that too. But I personally think that Zizzy is actually a zombie. If it says Zizzy will never speak. And if you remember when we first met Zizzy and Pony in the end of the carnival map, Zizzy said the infected don't talk. And, well, that makes sense. But this is kind of weird how the Insolence, who we think is Mr. Stitchy and a bunch of things that, like demons that can control the zombies and stuff, pretty creepy. They probably have Zizzy, and I think that if you become infected, the Insolence probably has you, and there's really no escape from them. This is probably how the Insolence was able to talk about her through the radio messages. And I know people have been saying this, and I do agree with it, that Mr. Stitchy and the Insolence can teleport the infected around, which explains how they have disappeared in certain places. And this happened in the true ending, and if you have Mimi along with you in the ship map, she does mention that all of the zombie pirates that were on the ship have disappeared. So, very, very interesting stuff there. But, and Minitoon did say that Zizzy is going to come back somehow in the story. He just won't reveal how. And I personally think that she is going to be infected, but is going to be under main control by Mr. Stitchy. I think she might have the Eye of Insolence, because if you know the Skin Coley the koala, one of his eyes is the Eye of Insolence. And I think if you are infected that has the Eye of Insolence, you're being controlled by Mr. Stitchy at that moment. And I think in one of the upcoming chapters, we'll see Zizzy with the Eye of Insolence, meaning she's either possessed or being controlled by Mr. Stitchy. And I think that will be really creepy. But why don't the infected talk? Well, let's look at Mr. Stitchy. His name is literally Mr. Stitchy. What if he stitches your mouth shut? I know, that sounds creepy, but that's probably how the infected don't talk, because their mouths are stitched together thanks to Mr. Stitchy. Very creepy indeed. But as I was reading through the comments on a video, I saw someone wrote, it kind of sounds like Z will never speak, and Z is one of Zizzy's sisters, who actually hasn't spoke at all in either Piggy Book 1 or Piggy Book 2. Here, I'll play it again, listen.
Z will never speak.
So, how exactly would the insolents know about Z? Well, I have a feeling she might be being controlled by the insolents or something. Ugh, that's so creepy. Maybe she's like a spy, which is how the insolence has been watching on us. I mean, we know that they have something really, really big against with eyes and stuff. I mean, Piggy is all about the eyes after all. But man, that is really creepy. So, yeah, this is personally my theory on what happened to Zizzy. I think she's going to show up as an infected in another chapter, and Z could possibly be evil and spying on us, or she could, I don't know. Something's up with Z. Z is very suspicious, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this theory. I'm super excited for Piggy Booktube Chapter 9, which is coming out in 2 weeks from making this video. So, yeah, I will see you guys in another video. Bye!